Hold up.
Every day I wake up, wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
It's not even that I need the Hennessy. It's just the principle.
No, you're right.
Okay, working at a black radio station. All right, when you leave things around like Hennessy, it niggas just steal it.
Well, somebody put in the chat that they put it all the way in the back at the back bar. I don't see it.
It ain't over there. And it's a gallon of Hennessy. Not that I want it. I'm just saying it's the principle.
Actually, I see it.
Oh, you do see it?
You do see it.
Oh, you see it? Where is it? Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see what happened now. They tried to hide it so they could steal it later.
What's up? So now what you gonna do?
Nothing.
No. Apologize to me, cause you accused me when I came in, and I went along with it, cause it's cool. I like to see you.
I said, where is it?
Your feathers ruffled.
I said, where is it? And you acted like you stole it.
No, I ain't act. You said, where am I bottle Hennessy? Somebody said you took it. Now say sorry.
I apologize.
All right, yeah, I ain't take this. But can I have it? I would ask you.
Come on, what's up, Mimi?
Good morning, MB, Jess, Charlamagne. How y'all doing?
Good morning,
Hey, Mimi
Mimi.
Brown Liquor.
Some quick sports, all right? Now, Toronto Blue Jays beat the Mariners last night, 13-4. And tonight in Thursday Night Football, the Steelers take on the Bengals at 8:15. What's going on, Mimi? It's been crazy up here for some Henny now.
I see. I'm trying to follow along. All right, y'all. Well, we start this morning in Washington, where we're 16 days into the government shutdown, and tensions are only rising as another funding vote failed on Capitol Hill. Now, the Senate once again came up short on a plan that would have reopened the government through November 21st. The vote was 51-44, well below the 60 needed to move forward. It's the ninth failed attempt to pass a funding bill, and so far there's still no clear path to ending the shutdown. Meanwhile, the Trump administration says the shutdown could lead to more than 10,000 federal layoffs. Budget Director Russell Vought said on a conservative talk show from the White House that about 4,000 employees have already been laid off, but he called that just a snapshot. Now, a federal judge in California is stepping in and issuing an emergency order blocking any new firings after union leaders sued to stop them. But the cuts so far have hit major agencies like the Treasury Department, Homeland Security, Health and Human Services, and the Education Department, with the Treasury Department taking the biggest hit. Now, inside the White House, President Trump is defending these layoffs. He's addressing a question that everyone's been asking, which is whether the military will be paid during the shutdown. Let's listen to what he had to say.
We have the people that we want paid, okay? And we want the FBI paid, we want the military paid. We got the people that we want paid. And I'll tell you, the Democrats, we're getting rid of programs that we didn't like, but that were negotiated in, but we didn't like. We're terminating those programs, and they're going to be terminated on a permanent basis because of the fact that they made this stupid move. So what we're doing, they call him Darth Vader, but he's actually a very nice person, Russell Vought, is really terminating tremendous numbers of Democrat projects. There's not only jobs, the project in Manhattan, the project in New York, it's billions and billions of dollars that Schumer has worked 20 years to get. It's terminated.
That's crazy.
16 days, man. How many paychecks have federal workers missed in the last 16 days? I wonder. Because when I think about that, this is not the political win either of these parties think it is. Like, folks want their money. I understand Democrats making a stand for health care, but people have immediate needs right now. People have bills to be paid right now. They want their checks right now. Do you know how many people might be facing eviction?
Yeah.
Whose cars might be, about to get repossessed? You just don't know. People live paycheck to paycheck in this country.
And even the last audio that she just played, that bridge, they said he was working, 20 years to get that money to swap out that bridge. They said that bridge is over, I guess the tunnel that they use now is over 100 years over, and they're saying it's going to fall apart. And if it falls apart,
tunnel?
It's some light way for the train to go from Jersey to New York.
Damn.
They said if it actually falls apart, it will cripple Northeast money for years. And they said that they finally got enough money, and Trump was like, well, you've been working all your life to get this money? Denied. Like, he just did it just straight because he just don't F with the Democrats.
Playing politics with people's lives, man.
Which is crazy.
Exactly right, both of you. Like, it's crazy. And then deciding who gets paid and who doesn't get paid, right? So the people you like, they get a paycheck versus, all the other federal workers who don't get a paycheck. So we will continue to watch that. And Vice President J.D. Vance, he is defending a group of young Republican leaders after Politico published what it called hundreds of racist and hateful messages from their private group chat. Now, the messages shared through the app Telegram reportedly included slurs against Black and Latino people, praise for Adolf Hitler, and even jokes about sending opponents to the gas chamber. Now, several of those have already lost their jobs. Several of the young Republicans involved, they've lost their job, either resigned from their positions in the Young Republicans chapter. However, Vice President J.D. Vance, he is downplaying the scandal. Let's listen to what he had to say.
I really don't want us to grow up in a country where a kid telling a stupid joke, telling a very offensive stupid joke, is cause to ruin their lives. We're not canceling kids because they do something stupid in a group chat.
Well, critics from both parties, they have condemned the messages, calling them racist and unacceptable. And the Young Republicans National Board called the comments vile and disgraceful and demanded all of those involved should step down. Vance, though, he says he's standing by his position, arguing there's a difference between poor judgment and promoting violence.
Yeah, see, I haven't heard the comments or read the comments. I don't even know what the comments were. So when I listened to J.D. Vance just now, I'm like, well, I do agree with that in theory, right? Nobody should be canceled for jokes. But I haven't seen the comments to know if they were even jokes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they weren't jokes. It's hard to judge, but you look them up, Charlamagne. But it's literally referring to black people as monkeys, eating watermelon, just making some jokes like that or jokes like that. So.
Was it anything about black people stealing gallons of Hennessy or hiding it?
There was nothing about gallons of Hennessy in there.
Okay.
All right. So that is front page news. Thank you, Mimi. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get back in some front page news. Start off with some quick sports. The Blue Jays beat the Mariners last night, 13-4. And tonight in Thursday Night Football, the Steelers take on the Bengals at 8:15. What's up, Mimi?
Good morning, NV, Jess, Charlamagne. How y'all doing?
Doing
Let's
good.
Black and highly favored. How are you, Mimi?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. All right, well, we start this morning at the nation's airports, where a new message from Homeland Security is sparking lots of controversy. So airports across the country are refusing to play a video from Secretary Kristi Noem that blames Democrats for the ongoing government shutdown. The message was supposed to air on terminal screens nationwide, but many airports say it crosses the line. Let's listen to some of that video.
Democrats in Congress refuse to fund the federal government, and because of this, many of our operations are impacted, and most of our TSA employees are working without pay. We will continue to do all that we can to avoid delays that will impact your travel. And our hope is that Democrats will soon recognize the importance of opening the government.
Hey, I can't lie. I saw that yesterday and I was impressed. Okay, the reason I was impressed is because I like strategy, I like messaging, and that is why Democrats can never win the messaging war against Republicans, because Republicans are willing to do things like that. Playing that at the airport?
Do you agree with that?
What do you mean?
To play it at the airport?
It's not a matter of agreeing, it's just a matter of strategy. It's like, damn, these people will go above and beyond to make sure they blame the other political party for everything wrong in this country.
They get their point across.
It works. Go look at the polls right now. The polls show that more and more people are starting to blame Democrats for the shutdown.
That's
and
crazy.
It's because Republicans' messaging is sticking because they're doing things like playing it at the goddamn airport.
Yeah, for sure. Well, airports in New York. Where were you, Charlamagne, when you heard that messaging? That airport.
Oh, I didn't hear. I read the story. That you're reporting. Yeah.
Okay. Because airports in New York, Atlanta, Chicago, Las Vegas, Charlotte, Phoenix, and Seattle, they are refusing to air the message. They're calling it too political and a violation of policies that prohibit partisan content in public terminals. And some legal experts say it could even break the Hatch Act, which is the law that bars government officials from using their roles for political purposes. But a DHS spokesperson, they are defending the video, calling the situation unfortunate and blaming what they describe as political gamesmanship. And critics say the video, though, it crosses a line, blurring the boundaries between a public service announcement and campaign-style politics.
But you do realize Republicans don't even care, because even if it doesn't get played at the airport, everybody's reporting this story. So you're still playing back her message. So all people are hearing is Democrats are responsible for the government shutdown. That's how programming works. You just keep hearing something over and over and over and over, and you believe it whether or not you even believe it.
No.
Yes. Because somebody will say something to you later. It'll be like, well, who's responsible for the government shutdown? The first thing will pop in your mind, Democrats. Because that's what you've been told over and over and over and over and over again.
It's programming.
Yes.
It's programming.
Yeah, but people still got common sense now. Like,
No,
you
they
know
don't.
what I'm saying?
Since when?
Okay.
No, they don't. Since when? It's like repeating the song you don't even like. You think you don't even like it, but you hear it so much, and then you start singing the hook one day. Democrats responsible for the government shutdown.
Hey, yo, this
Democrats
nigga's
responsible
crazy.
for the government shutdown.
Hey, yo.
Look at the polls.
It's great messaging.
The
They
polls
work hard
saying
with
there's
it.
polls out right now that find more people are starting to blame Democrats for the shutdown. Why do you think that is?
So why won't Democrats do this type of ish then? Like,
That's
why
all I've been
won't
saying
they
for the
do
past
it?
10 years.
That's the question.
More Republicans have used this show to issue on Democrats than anything in this world. I still see commercials now to this day in the New Jersey race.
Yeah, there's one running now for Governor Mike Sherrill.
But when will when will this be a reason to retaliate just like that? Like
Yes,
what?
that's all we've been saying for years. You are absolutely right. But
10
that's
years.
literally all we've been telling Democrats for the last decade.
Yeah, last decade.
That's why their messaging sucks.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody's supporting Gavin Newsom, right? Because he's the only one kind of fighting back
That's
with
right.
online, things like that.
That's
so.
right.
But that's just one person. That's okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, while airports are pushing back on political messaging, consumers are dealing with a different kind of frustration, packages stuck in limbo. So if you've been waiting on a package from Shein or Temu or any other overseas retailer
Girl,
that hasn't
yes.
shown up yet, yes? Okay. Well, you are not alone. Thousands of packages that are getting shipped through UPS are stuck in warehouses across the country. They are caught up in a maze of new custom rules rolled out by the Trump administration. So those changes took effect at the end of August, and it ended the longtime rule that let packages under $800 enter the U.S. duty-free. Now, almost every international shipment faces new tariffs, new fees, and product-specific taxes, even on low-cost items like clothes, beauty products, and electronics. So UPS says it's doing its best to comply, but many of the packages are being held up because of missing or incomplete paperwork. Now, the company says it's contacting shippers to fix the issue, but in some cases, packages that can't be cleared are being destroyed to meet custom regulations. So as a result, a massive backlog at UPS hubs nationwide, long delays for customers waiting on deliveries. UPS says it gets over 3 million international packages a day. And with holiday shipping season about to kick into high gear, experts say this slowdown couldn't come at a worse time.
I'm definitely waiting on something right now. I got one package I ordered. I'm definitely waiting on some sweatsuits I ordered off Instagram.
Yeah, damn. And that was everybody's Christmas gifts. Oh my God. What am I going to do?
That's what you're going to say? That's what you're going to say?
No, that's what I'm saying right now.
Now, Mimi, you know, I was watching the news yesterday, and they were saying that the tariffs even affected the car industry. They're saying that in 2021, they said the average price of a car was like $37,000. They're saying now with the new tariffs, the average price, not like the high price, the average price is $52,000 for a car. Because of all the parts that's coming from overseas and all that other stuff, they're saying it's too expensive.
Damn.
Exactly. It's funny because I almost did that story today. They are saying that the prices, the parts, the shipping, everything, it's gone up. It's like doubling the price of like like you just said, NBA, a car that would cost $30,000 is like 50-something thousand now.
Yeah.
And it's just getting out of hand. Even the furniture, we talked about this before, those furniture tariffs just kicked in too. So if you're doing remodeling, anything like that, it is just crazy right now. Everything is double. So
even for like a Honda Civic?
But they said the average price, so that's the high and low. So,
okay.
But I'm sure all the prices had to go up.
God damn. Yo.
Yeah, for sure. And just some really quick, some really good news. We just talked about packages getting held up, but Home Depot, one of the country's largest employers in skilled trades, is making it easier for everyday people to break into the business of building. So in its new Path to Pro program, it's offering free certificates in construction, electrical work, HVAC, plumbing, and painting, helping people turn DIY skills into real-world careers. So the training is available online and in person in both English and Spanish. It's open to anyone from high school grads figuring out their next move to adults looking for a fresh start. You can go to pathtopro.com and start training right now. So if you're looking for a new career in any of those fields, Home Depot has you covered.
I love it. I want to see more of those types of programs, man. I mean, that's we talk about trade school a lot up here, so I love to see that Home Depot is doing something where they're offering free training and certification in those skilled trades, because that's where the money is going to be at. I think they said they need like 500,000 skilled laborers over the next 5 years or something like that. That's where all the money going to come from. So folks can focus on AI and all of that, that's great. But everybody else, learn to do something with your hands.
Yeah, like Charlamagne said, AI jobs are going to be taking a lot of jobs, but there's certain jobs that AI jobs cannot take. So skill training, salute to Lincoln Tech. I always support Lincoln Tech, but whether it's electrical, whether it's welding, whether it's HVAC, whether it's automotive, there's certain things that AI can't do. People are going to have to come in your house and fix some things.
Yeah, don't let nobody tell you that's a black job. It's a green job because it's paying.
That's right.
And it pays a lot.
That is right.
Absolutely. All right, well, that's your front page news. I'm Mimi Brown. Follow me at Mimi Brown TV. For more stories, follow Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app or visit BINnews.com.
Thank you, Mimi.
Thank you, Mimi.
Thank you.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you looking at me.
No, because when you heard Home Depot, you just...
What?
What?
I didn't say nothing about Home Depot.
What, eyes open up?
Yeah, my eyes open. What?
My eyes been open. Like, yo, please leave my husband alone, yo.
No, I didn't say
No,
nothing.
because that's where it's going. I'm not about to be working at Home Depot. We're taking no classes from there.
Wow.
Thank you, Mimi.
Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?